How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. A little bit of IPA time in the form of Industrial Art Brewing's a state-of-the-art IPA. Industrial Arts. I believe they just celebrated their 1-year anniversary. They are out of like the northwestern area of New York, I believe. Not right in the city. I could be wrong, but I think that's where they are. Anyway, they've been around for a year. I've had a few of their beers, nothing review-wise, so kind of excited to give this a whirl. Found this on a shelf close to my girlfriend's house in Jersey, so they get distro out that way. And super excited to give it a whirl. It's an IPA. The owner of the brewery, Chief O'Neill, is the man behind Firepower for Ithaca Brewing. He worked there for a bit, and I think it was Peekskill, and then he opened up his own place. So he definitely knows his way around beers in IPAs, let's put it that way. So let's dive into it, see what she's got as far as what it says on the can itself. It says state-of-the-art IPA, Industrial Arts Brewing Company. It says high-tech, proprietary, and emerging state-of-the-art is our rotating IPA series. This is our chance to show off a little, and we mix it up with the different permutations of the best ingredients and the newest in processing technology. Every batch is a proving ground for our latest ideas about what the style can be. 5.9% alcohol by volume, batch 152. This was canned almost exactly a month ago, just a hair over a month. This is the 21st of August, I believe. This is the 19th of July. It was canned 2017 for those that watched these years later. And that'd be that. Label-wise, it's cool. I actually really dig the can art, but to be perfectly honest with you, I am a 100% homer for honeycomb pattern. So, honestly, they had me at the get with that. So, yeah. Let's see what the sucker has to offer. Dun, dun, dun. This is my first Industrial Arts beer that I'm actually drinking kind of by itself, too. A lot of the ones that I have had have come in like hanging with friends or on the move and things like that. It'd be nice to actually sit here and kind of drink the beer instead of being wrapped around in other activities or a bunch of other beers. Finger and a half, whitehead, nice creaminess, super back bubbles, and cheese. You know, what you'd expect, that kind of super hazy, New England style, hazy IPA thing. Not super duper thick, dense, turbid, whatever you want to call it. You might glean a little bit of shadow from my finger, but, you know, where are we falling? We're going for that haze, baby. So, see if we can get a nose on it. Soft. A bit of sweetness there, a bit of soft bittering, like a light weediness kind of bittering in there. And then the fruitiness comes off very medley, like sweet, rounded kind of fruits. A little bit of stone fruit, a little bit of kind of melony, star fruity vibes in there, a little tropical fruitiness, let's put it that way. And then maybe a sweetened, non-acidic kind of orange. So it's definitely a soft kind of fruit medley with that little bit of weedy spiciness and a nice sweetness to it. It smells super chuggable, super drinkable. Let's put it that way. Let's dive in. Cheers. Okay, way more impactful in the taste than it was in the nose. The nose is nice, gentle, inviting. It's like that, but just kind of dialed up. It's still rounded. It's still soft. Has a really nice creamy mouthfeel to it. But now I'm getting just bursts of like a honeydew melon. I'm getting a kind of pineapple-y, not acidic kind of pineapple. That's where it's landing in the citrus world for me. Like apricot skinniness too. So it's still running the gamut of those flavors, but those flavors are a bit more pronounced. Not as soft, not as hard to pick out based off of the nose. A little bit of greenness in there too. That weedy spiciness is there, but it's more coming off more greeny, more vegetal, more kind of stocky, tomato stocky. Subtle, not super bad, super vibrant. I won't say super bad. It's not a negative thing. But yeah, this is a tasty beer. Yeah, I'm a fan. Let's put it that way. And like I said, it was cool to kind of sit here and have this beer. I believe I've had it before, but it's nice to sit here and have it not wrapped around like 19 different other beers. And that's pretty much it. And there's really not much else to it, and nor should there be, I don't think. Yeah. It tastes similar to another beer I can't put my finger on. I think it was the one Cold Creek beer I was sent. It's like a smaller sessionable version of that double IPA. I forget the name of it. But yeah, super chuggable, delicious. This is almost, if you brought this ABV down a point, it'd be quintessential session. It's a little bit big for a lot of people to call it a session beer. What is it, 5.9 again? Yeah, so 6%. It's something you could drink a bunch of and not really get too fatigued from. And I'm going to do that. Maybe have another time because that's how tasty it is. Yeah, just all around nice, rounded, well done beer. I guess that just kind of speaks to the brewery and the brewer, himself. He's been around in the game for so long, making, beers longer than a lot of these new breweries have been around. So you can kind of taste that in the beer itself, that kind of maturity, not being over the top in one end or kind of losing a little bit in the other, kind of having a nice soft kind of even hand throughout the whole beer. So yeah, let's talk about it. Is it one of the better base IPAs that I've had as of late? Actually, yeah. Tasty across the board. I would never push this beer away. I've had ones that are better just because I'm exposed to so many. It kind of, there's some that really just do it for me. As far as just give me a beer, let's drink it, enjoy the shit of it, and maybe I'll have 2 or 3 more of them as the night goes on, it's up there. Value availability, I want to say it was like $15 for a 4-pack. It's kind of market value for beers like this nowadays. And just leave with, if you like what, will you like this? If you like rounded, well-made beers, there are beers that are in this ABV range that are a bit more impactful, and I do enjoy that. But sometimes you just want well-made, I keep saying rounded, beat that in the ground, but it's deserving, well-made, rounded beers that are just meant for drinking. That's where this one lands for me. And some people might view that as a negative, and I don't view it that way. It's just tasty as fuck, drinkable as hell, and worth picking up if you're into good beer. Let's put it that way. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you didn't, down there, words and stuff. Massive Beers, all one word. Plug that shit into social media. Find me all over the place. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a nice industrial arts beer right now. And I'll see you next time. Cheers.